My reason to be here is because I have low pain on my back. It was like 5 years ago in a car accident. And then around 5 or 6 months later, start pain. And then I was playing, like a month later, I was playing basketball and I fell down. And my feet still hurts. And from that day to tonight, today is still hurts every day.
So just quick recap, so you had a car accident about 5 years ago, and sometime later on you started to have back pain, and then a month later you started playing basketball, you fell down really hard, and it's been for the past 5 years that ankle still haven't been felt right, huh?
Yeah.
Right there. There it is.
Okay, so what I want to feel when I go down your spine, it should be nice and smooth like this. You feel this fellow over here? Okay, there's a little bump right across here. It shouldn't be there, and yet it's there. That indicates your body is trying to protect something over here with all this swelling. Pain here too, right? Okay, you also have some more swelling down here. Now it's not as prominent, it's not as obvious, because this here has been here for a very long time. So it's also wide across. Band over here. See, feel that band? Keeps on going across. Right over here as well. See that difference over here? Left side, stuck. Right side, easily moves. Feel that difference?
Yeah.
So this one over here, that left sacrum, that's your problem. Now, I believe we forgot to mention on the consultation that you had surgery for the kidney stones on your right kidney.
Yeah.
Well,
Scar right here.
yeah, that's one heck of a scar right there, right? So, over here, what I see on your right kidney over here, you still have 3 stones, right? 1, 2, and that third small one from right over here on the side over here. 1, 2, and 3. So that can help explain why you have some of that right side discomfort over here. But the other component is this. Taking a look at these two fellows over here, these two should line up. What I don't want to see is, see this bone over here? It's slightly moved forward. To give an idea, see this bone over here? Right? It's this bone that prevents this from going forward. So it's okay. With trauma, usually the bones will go backwards. However, if there's some kind of damage to both sides, the left and the right, see, if it's normal, it should not go any forward. But if it's damaged, it will go forward.
Okay.
How does it get damaged that way? It needs to have a fracture on both sides. So you have a spinal fracture right there. And we see it. It's a little bit overlapped because of your iliac crest over here. The fracture is right at that spot. So that's what causes bone to move forward. Now, there's not much I could do about trying to restore the alignment of this fractured bone because it's fractured, right? There's no way for me to bolt these two pieces of bones together. I can't do it. Possibly a surgeon. So it's a possible option for you in the future if you want to approach that way. What we can do for you here is this. Because your foundation is underneath this fellow over here, what we can do is move this forward to help realign these two much more better. So this is your right foot over here. So to help explain why you've been experiencing all that right ankle pain for the past 5 years is this. I want to see that all these bones over here in proper alignment. They all have to line up. But you see what's going on over here? It's almost like a mountain valley. Right? This is your talus. This is the keystone for this arch over here. This bone is supposed to be over here, and yet it went up this way. And since it's been there for a very, very long time, it resulted in degeneration. It started to break down. So that's why you see this huge ridges going on over here. And that's what caused the arch itself start to collapse. And you start to have all this systematic pain. So to put it another way, what it looks like similar, it should look like this fellow over here. But what you have in your ankle is this. A lot of breakdown of that joint itself. We have to realign this one over here. But before we could do so, we need to restore the proper nerve function from your low back down to that right foot. To clarify what we just explained over the x-ray, because the nerves are not properly functioning here, it resulted in that right sciatica you've been experiencing down here for the past 5 years.
Right.
So when you have a structural problem here, it causes this sciatic nerve to be an issue. That's part of the reason why this ankle went out the way it did, and when you fell down, that could not recover properly. So the answer is, to help you with this fellow over here, the long-term strategy, we have to restore the nerve function from here first, from your low back, get this thing working again, so we could get a much more effective and better correction of that ankle.
Don't worry, I got you over here. Just relax. Let's show it a little more. Just relax a little more.
Come on up.
It feels good.
Okay. Other than feeling good, what else you notice that's different?
It doesn't pain like before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels really good.
Okay. Any particular positions you noticed that was difficult for you to do before?
Yeah, when I used to do this, it's
Mm-hmm.
was paining.
And
But
how's it
now
going?
it's just, yeah, it's good. It feels better.
Nice.
For real.
This right foot over here, I can't dorsiflex this as well compared to your left. This left one, very easy. This one, it's a brick wall. In addition to, on your outside, the lateral side, this talus moves fine. The medial side, it's stuck.
Yeah.
Cause even more pain on you, right? So this is what we need to correct on you. So the first thing we're gonna do, because it's been there for 5+ years, we're going to mobilize this first. We're gonna pump up the joint, get it ready for the correction, and then we'll set it.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Before I did this, it was hurts, and now it feels better. It's no pain.
Ain't that something?
Wow. It's incredible.
It certainly is, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's like for a long time over there, you know. Now it's gone. Oh my God. I'm so happy. For real.
I'm glad.